Hello there. Hang on, I might need to. Maybe I have to voice chat with you. Hang on, I'm just going to switch around a bit. Hello again. I think if I push, it should be screen share, and then I can start share play, and then visitor plays as me, and then is that it? This is so futuristic. Oh, hang on, gameplay recording. Oh, I think I might need to stop the broadcast. Hang on. Oh, it says you can play now. How about that? Okay, yeah, you've got control because it's not moving for me now. Considering I'm running the stream as well, it would probably be a little bit better if I wasn't doing that. Is it still playing that? Oh, brilliant! This is so futuristic. If you fucking do that, this is the last boss of the Cairn stacking in this game, by the way. So this is spoilers. Yes, yeah, of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So if you could do this, I will be very impressed. So every region in the game is one of the many. There's a lot of events. There's like 12 of these in the game, one per region, and this is the last one. I don't actually need to do it to get an achievement or anything, but knowing that it's the hardest one makes me want to do it. I think I've already got the achievement because there was like for doing 5 of them, and I'm well ahead of that. I was on my way to building Excalibur, but then I ran into this, and I was like, "Fuck, I'm just gonna do it." Out of bits that you find in caves, as we all know, that's how Excalibur was formed. I don't really know because I haven't got it yet. The end game items in this game are very odd in the way that you get them, in that you don't get them until you've basically finished the game, so they're all kind of pointless. Yeah, it's a shame because it's quite a fun game if you're into that kind of thing. Oh, so you see, I couldn't get that big one at the bottom to be, like, in my opinion, the key to this is a strong base, but because the actual base stone is wonky, like lining stuff up on there is really hard. Not so easy, eh? It looks easy. Yeah, I kind of try and push them. Try and push them down a little bit. That's yeah. Fuck that curtain. Can you see the circle that represents the height that you have to get them to? By the way, you don't have to use all the rocks in theory, although I think for this one you probably do. If that base was flatter, this would be a lot easier. That could also be a problem. It's just yeet it down to the town. that, I don't think so. So that if you pan to the right a little bit, down there is Winchester. That city down there is Winchester. Indeed. We're in Hamptonshire. In Hamptonshire, if you press the PlayStation button, sorry, the touchpad. No, press the touchpad. Oh, you can't get there yet. You can see where we are. You can see where we are in England if you can look at the map. I did consider using one of the rocks to stabilize it, like at the bottom, but I didn't know if that would work. And also, I don't think you'd have the height. Okay, yeah, that's that's bold. It's an impressionistic cairn, and I'll appreciate that. It's more about the concept of the cairn than the cairn itself. I can get behind that. Are you talking to your controller? That's pretty clear. Yeah. They just patched in resistance triggers into this for the bows, but it doesn't feel quite right in my mind. It's like it comes on too soon, and it's not gradual. What? Yeah, what is it? Does it use it for bows? But that's kind of cool. The game that I found annoyingly that does it best so far is Borderlands, but I wouldn't recommend playing that really. Apparently Call of Duty does it, but pretty well. But I'm not installing a 200 gigabyte game on my fucking PlayStation. That's beyond the pale, and also not buying it. I don't want that. Also, I'm not paying £70 for a Call of Duty game. Yeah, it's definitely worth 20% of the total storage of the console, I'm sure, that one game. Can you uh have they released the plug-in hard drive things yet? Yeah, because it's going to be like a £200 NVMe, isn't it, to do it, or something along those lines. Which I don't mind. I don't mind paying for it, to be honest. I imagine I'll have this console for a few years. Yes. Where's the hole for it? Do you have to take the shell off? Just jam it in a hole. Yeah, I haven't really inspected it. I unplugged it all and moved it to the other side of the TV yesterday. That was the first time it's moved since I got it. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. No, no, you don't want to give it any more trouble. See, that one is pretty. Is that one? It's this big one. It's fucked up, man. I think the big one's got to go on the top. I think that's the trick because it doesn't have. It's only got one flat edge. But I refuse to look up a solution online for these. They're supposed to be very relaxing, and they are for about 5 minutes, and then it's like, why? Why do you hate me? No, no, that was why I thought it'd be quite funny to stream it because it's incredibly frustrating to watch. Yes, that's wonderful. That is not not even close to being high enough. Okay. Yeah, that's because it's a relaxed. But no, no way. That's you might as well just drop that from a fucking height onto it. If that works, I'm going to be livid. Oh, oh, oh. No, I think you pan around a bit. I think that's going to be. I think you've got too much angle, like coming towards the screen. Oh, I see. The trial and error. You've clearly got a firm base there. This is what next gen is all about. Yeah, I doubt this is coming through on the. It seems to separate out the system stuff because you couldn't see me dicking around in the. Oh, is it? Oh, good. I've got my headset on because I'm just. I don't want to hear anything of the outside world anymore. Oh, I'm not sure. What's that? Wasn't it the other way round? That looks really thin on the bottom though. Nope. Yeah, maybe it became misaligned. Hmm. I can stop the YouTube stream. This needs to be fully archived for the world to see. I'm gonna go get a beer, but I think I can do that while talking to you. Let's check the range of this thing. I'm in the kitchen. Can you still hear me? Fantastic. What have I got? Beer. Oh, it's the state of my kitchen. I'm not going to think about it right now. No, I was just hoping that it would be one of those things where I'd just walk out the room and I'd come back and it'd be done. And be like, oh, Ollie, well done. Fantastic work. This is the Dark Souls of rock stacking simulators. Yep. It takes you back to the first cairn in where is the first place in this? I think it's like Leicestershire. What I have learned from this game is that Old English place names are so fucking stupid. Even more stupid than modern English place names. We're hearing a character say Oxenfordshire out loud it's too many syllables for a place name. Yeah, I mean I don't know enough about place names in 870 AD to really comment, or even how language would work back then. I imagine, to be honest, it was probably more of a series of grunts. Yeah, yeah. I mean, in this, I'm a bilingual, well, a bilingual and a bisexual Viking. It turns out. Um, yeah, yeah. You conveniently can speak English, although I think that it is explained because your character learns English because they do plan to invade England, which is rather nice of them. Yeah, yeah. They're very forward-thinking people. See, I think that big one at the bottom's. I think that's a petard that you are going to hoist yourself by. When you become hoisted, don't come crying to me. Brilliant. See, the hard thing to imagine is that every mountain was built like this. Um, you're there, and then the erosion just like levels them out a bit. Yeah, well, yeah, God built them. Obviously, it's right. It took him so long. Motherfucker couldn't stream it though. No, that is never. It's just to me that is a very it's a very rakish angle. Yep, I see. I see. Well, most mostly error, I would say so far. No, that's true. That's true. And this may actually be more difficult than building Rome because I imagine that they cut the stones into a proper shape before they did anything. They weren't just like, oh fuck, our amphitheater's fallen down because we forgot to cut the rocks into the right shape. I I've played the Assassin's Creed game that takes me to Rome. So yes, I have basically been there. I've actually there's amphitheaters in there. You see, can you see that big old Roman building that's just in the middle of Winchester? Yeah, it's probably not a 4K for you, I guess. I think it was supposed to be. It's supposed to be doing it at 1080 at least, but I don't know if it'll even hit that on my with my up speed. Basically, the takings away from this game is that English people spent a lot of time just forgetting how to build stone buildings and dicking around in the old Roman ones. And there's a woman in this that turns up speaking Welsh later on, but because your character doesn't speak Welsh, the subtitles are just like unintelligible. But she is very clearly speaking Welsh, and she's like she's been courted by one of your Viking persons who presumably does speak Welsh. Because you don't, it's just like okay. But possibly the most Welsh language in any video game ever. I mean, it's not a high bar. Oh yeah, yeah. And he actually, yeah. Maybe it's just something that Ubisoft like to do. The yeah, the next I think the next expansion is going to be in Ireland, so I'm expecting some good Gaelic and probably some more Welsh in that as well. I imagine that it wouldn't surprise me if they did Ireland with a bit of Wales on the side of the map. It seems to be like what they like to do. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't. The map doesn't quite. I don't know. It's hard to say. I get like what the old. My knowledge of the borders of Wales in 800 are based largely on Crusader Kings 3. Yes, yes, they are. But this game, you go to America, Norway, and England, which is outrageous. Also, I'm pretty there's a Hadrian's Wall is in this game, and it's basically the fucking size of the Great Wall of China, and I'm pretty sure it was never that big. Like, I'm pretty sure Hadrian's Wall now is basically like a wall through like that you might see around the edge of a field. Not like a physical defense, more of a marker. But in this, it's like fucking huge. I don't think I've never seen it in person, but I'm fairly certain we don't have like a Great Wall of fucking China in this country. Not even a bad Wall of China. There's not been a Assassin's Creed in China either. I guess that's probably. I'm surprised actually. I don't know. They might try making it being culturally sensitive and stuff, and then it just gets banned anyway. So it's probably just not worth the risk of appealing for that audience. Yeah, it's like even if it was, yeah, I mean, respectful for Chinese history and the Chinese government. There's just so many variables there. Hell, yeah, but even, would that be okay? I don't know enough about it to know. Damn. Well, maybe they should be. I think they did a. There might have been a. Or was it a 2D? They did a couple of platformers. One of them was in Japan or China. I can't remember which. I haven't played those ones. Yeah, they did a couple of 2D ones. Well, that rock fucked off. Yeah, I think there was a couple of them. They were like not full price games. Well, you know, Ubisoft, they're not really ones for new franchises. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be that or Rayman. I bought Rayman Origins or Legends, the one of the good ones. It's actually a really good platformer. Really fun, like beautiful animation. But I'm not exactly what you would call a Rayman fan, even though I do think Rayman is cool. Of all the platform mascots, I think he's probably the best one. No, that's true. I've undersold Bubsy and, and his many great games. I actually had that on the Mega Drive. I was an OG Bubsy fan. Yeah. Get okay. What about Zool? The guy from Decap Attack, Chucky. Yeah, yeah, Chuck D Head. That was it. Yeah. No, it was Chucky E Head, wasn't it? Yeah, it was completely different sprites, wasn't it? Yeah, that's so. Well, you know, you had to darken it up for the Western audience, make it more spooky. I remember quite liking Decap Attack. Um, I don't think I ever got that far. Oh, that was back then. I didn't really play video games without like cheating and just dicking around in them. No, it's true. It's true. But no, but yeah, but I mean, but once you played those cheat modes in Sonic 2, I mean, you could never go back. Yeah, just making rings everywhere and just big stacks of enemies and see if you could break the game. Uh, I think you could, yeah, you could move the camera closer, maybe. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Oh, no, no, it's just zooming out because it feels like it now, I think. What a beautiful sunrise. This is a good looking game. This was a good purchase. Yeah, I'm sure. Well, you can pretend you're playing it on the PS4. I'm never going back to that console has been packed I hate that that is the case, but it is. Yeah, I mean, it was kind of always happening with the PC stuff, but it was just a given there that stuff worked like that. On consoles, at least, there was the thought that, oh, well, I don't really have a choice, so I'll just make do. No, absolutely not. Maybe. I think that one goes vertical. It's got flat edges. This is not my first can. So what's the responsiveness like? I mean, obviously this isn't. That's fairly impressive. If I ever get stuck on a video game, I know who to call. Once there's some actual damn games on this thing, I should have just done this with Cyberpunk and just left it on for people to play. Just dick around with my save. I think I'm going to need to restart that game. I don't want to play it in a suboptimal way anymore. No, it's just not that. It's just that I've like I actually think it's a pretty good game. It's just that everything about it is so fucked up right now. So there is a good game in there somewhere, and I'm sure they will excavate it. You know, scrape the shit off it. It's gonna take time. So I will 100% and platinum this game probably, which means doing a lot of collectibles, a lot. And I've got to play. There's a dice game in this called Orlog that I have to win 30 games of. Yeah, it's quite a good game, but I've only played it the few times that missions required me to do it. It's like it's almost impossible to explain. It's a dice game basically. Yeah, I don't know if I don't think it's a real one that ever existed. I think they just invented it for the game because fuck knows, 870 AD. I imagine games were not dying of to cholera, and that was like the game. Wait, go back. Turn that one 180 degree, like swivel it horizontally. No, sorry. No, that's. uh, I just don't think. I mean, that's a beautiful little thing that you've got there. It's never going to get to that height, though, is it? Like, no way. Yeah, you need to rotate the camera more and just to stop that kind of nightmare. I think that's you mate. Weak base. What the fuck? Yeah, I think you're pretty much. I think you're there. I think you're basically done. I mean, you just need to stack all of those rocks up and you're done. Pretty easy. The, just get a fucking shovel out and sort that bottom rock out. Personally, can you get high enough without? I just don't know if you've got. Yeah, see something like that might be a bit more viable. But is it a cairn with two rocks at the bottom? Like I've never seen a cairn like that. Well, I mean, I've seen a lot of cairns in my time. They call me, the cairnmeister, but I've never, I've never seen a cairn like that. I'm not saying that you can't fundamentally change what a cairn is. Yeah, they do. I'm not saying that you that what I view as a cairn cannot be challenged. I feel that would be a it's an art form. You can't just be like, oh, look at that. It's just some modern art nonsense. It's a cairn with two rocks at the bottom, and it has to validate it, so it has to stay up for like 10 seconds. You can't just like throw them. So well, this is just something that when I started this about 6 days ago, you get a little voice line from the main character and his mum, and they're like, "Oh, we love to stack cairns together. It's very relaxing. You find yourself in doing it." No, that was okay. That is not going to get up there though. It's not even close. Are you missing a rock? No, you're not. That's just yes, that's true. There's not an achievement for that, and you will get no skill points from it. Well, you've got all the rocks stacked up. Now, if you just pull those ones out of the bottom and put them on top, okay, yeah, yeah, this is actually how Pingu was discovered. So if you could just pull that one out without it falling down, does it not like? Does it, you were so close. See that one for that first one being there is obviously a false thing. That's just there to trick you. Is that very stable? No. I think you're playing too conservatively here. You think there's any clues in the other cairns around us? No. Those are very different rocks. Can we just... If this was like... If they just given us Lego blocks, this would be way easier. Uh, yeah, I'm just going to assume that you've let go of the button. And no, okay. Yeah, almost. Oh, laters. Get a trebuchet, and we'll lay siege to Winchester. This is the best. Do you know who's this is King Alfred's doing? He sent all of this to see that little one there. Looks like could that be the leveling rock? Like there, and then stack the other ones. Yeah, okay, that looks yeah. And then like the rest of them would have to be vertical, I think, for that to work. For you to get high enough. What if, make the top the bottom, and then lean it against the little one. So make the current top the bottom of that rock. Like turn it so that angled bit, make that at the bottom, and then lean it against, and then mirror it, and then lean it against the little one, maybe. So it's kind of like jammed in. You might have to move it back a little bit. That's going to be tough. I don't know about this. I think that's just going to roll off. What? Yeah. rock. Brilliant. No, you can't be undoing things. That's not how rocks work. Did you not go to rock school? Well, evidently they didn't teach you very well. The Cairn Academy. See, look at all of these like stacked rocks around you. These giant natural ones. Take inspiration from them. Okay. Oh, oh. Do you think I've cursed them? Oh, come on. No. You can do this. There's the two that you've got left. Yes, yes. No, turn it. Yeah, that way. That's perfect. Yeah. Just spin around a bit. Oh, that was pretty close though. I think that last one would have got you there. Maybe they use the I think that little one as the balancing is key though. No. I mean, you're trying to start a fire or something. Yeah, that's beautiful. Oh, fuck, the battery's run out of my vape. Oh, rest in peace, homie. I have to try and pull one of the old ones out of a drawer now. God knows what's in there. I have never thrown away a vape. I've still got all of my old ones because they didn't break. They just became superseded. Yeah, so I've got a drawer full of aged vapes. What about you? Are you a vape? Oh, that one's black. I don't think I'm going to use that one. It has become black with whatever I left in it. What have we got? What have we got? Well, Mr. Joytech box, you failed me. Oh, my jewel. I could refill a jewel pod, bootleg it for that'd probably last me a couple of days if I did that. Yeah. I am a desperate man. Yeah, well, it's only because I can't be. All my other ones have got like complicated coils, and I can't be fucked. Luckily, I've got all of my tools right here. I should have got some. If I'd known this was going to happen, I could have just got some jewel pods in town. Yeah, that's my one that's just broken. The I found that when I kept it vertically, keep it on its side rather than on the base, and and it doesn't seem to leak at all. Yeah, that. It does seem to be a problem, doesn't it? This is why I feel like pods shouldn't. Like the Joytech one doesn't seem like it should, and I don't know where it's coming out. Presumably the bottom, because if I keep it on its side, it's not that bad. How am I gonna? Right, let's do something dirty with the dual pod. This is gross what I'm about to do, but needs. I'm going to yeah, I'm going to what is it? DRM this dual pod. Remove the DRM. Probably lose a fucking finger in doing so. Let's do it with the sharpest knife. I haven't actually used my jewel for ages. It was so good, but just... I'm popping the top off and filling the pod up with a refill, which you're not supposed to do. But you can, if you know how. And if you happen to have a fucking ton of salts around, which I do. They're usually good for like at least one more refill before the coil goes. I mean, it's good. I can't deny that, but it's not really what the game's after, I don't think. The game's very restrictive in that way, in that it's like doesn't yeah, it's like, you fucking idiot. Have you not figured this out yet? Ah, shit, this is not going to work. Don't make me go down to the second choice of my... Is my jaw just not charged? Let's give it a few minutes. That was pretty good, though. It got a lean. It had some of that drank and it got a lean. Do you want me to keep all of my old Joytech bits for you? Because I don't really have a use for them. I've got like spare bits and pieces. I'll keep them anyway, just because they're all boxed up. They can just live in the vape drawer until I see you next. If you still have yours and you want them, you can have them. Kind of say I was other than the occasional leakage, I was getting on pretty well with that one. But the one that he recommended only cost not the one that he recommended only cost £10, so I got two of them. So I can just keep one on the go at all times. I'm just going to go piss, but I will actually mute the microphone before I start pissing, just for your... no, don't, okay? I don't have to. Unfortunately, this is going on the YouTube as well. Oh, this is truly what wireless was designed for. My watch is telling me that I've just reached my activity goal. I'm doing exercise. Oh, wonderful. Huh? Oh yeah, the water's not on. Because I changed my tap over the weekend on my sink, and I'm scared to go out with the water on because I'm worried it'll leak. So I'm only leaving the water on right now when I'm at home. And I went to the office today. Yeah, I know, but I've never done it before, and I don't want to fuck up. Like, so far it's been absolutely fine, and eventually I will just leave it on once I'm happy. It's not like I'm going out a lot these days anyway, so it's only because I went to the office today that I did it. Hey, that's pretty good. Well, that... Oh, damn it. I don't think this jaw's working. That might be a bust. I guess I could just use the pouches, actually. Where are they? The disgusting nicotine pouches are definitely the way forwards. Yeah, they're like snoo, but it's not non-tobacco. It's tobacco free. It's just nicotine. Yeah, it's in some sort of like fibre. It's like a tiny little tea bag, but you put it between your gum and your lip. It's kind of horrendous, but it's good. I can't vape in the office, and working from home all the time has given me a pretty bad cravings all the time now. Yeah, right. Fuck. Oh, what if I didn't bring that back? Oh no, Ollie, this could be even worse than I thought. Did I not bring the fucking nicotine back with me? Oh no, I did. Whew. Thank God. Would have had to light a cigarette. God, you still haven't fucking done it. Make it look like that one in the background. Job done. Yeah, it is. To find a cairn, it's a big pile of rocks. I mean, I don't have a better definition. I'm not a cairn scientist. I'm more just an enthusiast. Hey, that's all right. But you're going to have to stack that one vertically. No, it's still somehow that's not going to be tall enough, despite all but one being vertical. Oh, it's great, Ollie. That's so close. It's not going to be enough. Oh, is there? Oh shit. Well, yeah. Okay. Yeah, there is one. If you could get that, that's going to be a very tough balancing act, though. Literally. That's true. But you could probably get. Oh no! No, it's going. Did it just resettle? Are you holding that up? Oh, it's pretty solid though. So that one's got quite. That's quite thin. That one. Oh no, no, mate. You were close. I think if you'd stacked that one vertical on the thin bit, I think you might have been all right. Oh, yeah, you're the cairn expert. Yeah, I was, but I didn't see. I don't look at the bottom. I only look at the top. That one wasn't where it was now though. That second one's wrong. That was your the last. That was your. Just throw everything on top until you find out what balance is. Okay, that's one way of doing it. That is very very steep. Oh, no, you're not going to have enough rocks. Well. That's a very solid base, though. I'll give you that. They're not going anywhere, those two. Wait, is there a flat on the top there? No, not really. Oh, no. Right. Good luck. No, just wait. Mirror that. Yeah, that way. That way. Yeah. Okay. Maybe. I don't think that's going to stand up. It's too wonky. Yeah, keep it. Bringing it to the right a little bit. That's fucked up, man. That's going to go. See, that's the rock that's got the flat top and bottom. That's what's fucked you up, is it's too flat. I don't think that'd be tall enough then. Those sides are wonky on that one. If it's going to go, I think you've got to try one of the flat edges and hope for the best, but I don't know how that's going to work. It's going to have to be pushed against it so that it doesn't move. Although the whole thing is now. That is damn stable though, I'll give you that. It doesn't look it, but somehow. See, if you could just get another rock or sit on it. If you could, if you could do those top two vertical, like put that one away. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ah. It's got flat top and bottom. It's very flat, but the base isn't flat. Oh, maybe there actually. That seems to have slotted in pretty nicely. It's a very thin base though. Yeah, yeah. It's you don't want no deep pan rock at the bottom. Maybe you do. I think that's wonky. Yeah, yeah. That's probably a bit better. Right, let me take over for a sec. I don't think you can actually stop me. uh, yeah, I am. That's the plan. How do I stop? I actually don't know how to stop this. Hang on. Uh, if I stop share play. No, I am in control. Time for me to win. Oh, that's a bit mean. Can you get trophies? I think you can probably hide it. I mean, technically it should. Ollie, I've just made a fucking breakthrough here, mate. No, it wasn't a good breakthrough. I don't think this rock being at the bottom is your idea. Also, don't think it works. Now, in retrospect, what's the top of the sea? Look at these flat edges. God, they're beautiful, but it's so fucked up. Let's just go for a full reset. Right, it was Little Rock at the bottom, wasn't it? That was the key to your victory of sorts. See, that hasn't really flattened it. Um, maybe if I see, my idea was like, what if the rock was like way out, like there? Can I get it low enough? And then like this one, right? Yeah, that does seem like something I would say. I'm very particular when it comes to my cairns. What can I say? I'm a cairn aficionado now. So if that was, get rid of that one. Fuck off. Turn that a little bit. I think this game is bugged actually, and this is not doable. Oh sure, yeah. How convenient. I'm getting it. Don't worry. I swear this will only take another 2 hours. I've been doing this for an hour now, according to the timer. See that? To me, looks magnificent. It's Shut up. It's beautiful. It's no. See, I reckon that should work, and it doesn't. But that's a cairn. It's not a cairn in the world. It's this bottom bit. It's fucking me up, man. Hang on, let me just have one more go, and then I'll let you have another go. And by one more go, I need at least 3 rocks. That's what counts as a go. So if I can put all the weight on this one, on the bottom one, so that it stays down, that's actually stable, isn't it? Like, right, like that is stable. Yeah, see, that's stable. And then that will be stable as long as it's the center of gravity is like above the bit that's. Yeah, see? And then, and then the little one goes on that center of gravity. It's all about keeping the center of gravity above that spot that's stable. Okay, so what if we did that one that way? And then the big boy. I don't know, I'm worried. I think there's a little bit too much rock in there. See what happens when I... Oh! God damn it. Hang on, let me just... Fuck off. Right, I'll share play again. That one... You have to go through a lot of menus to get to this. It's a bit weird. Visitor plays as me. I think I've already got the trophy for the 5, so there is no trophy to get. I feel like that was a pretty good go, that one there. Okay, maybe go for it. Assume it's a hint. Is it? I mean, just because it's not moving doesn't mean it's stable. I don't move a lot, and I'm not stable. Look, it's just the kind of it's the things that I've learned about myself from the Cairns, man. Theresa May would be brilliant at this. Strong and stable. If only they would invent cement, this would be a lot easier. Yes, well, we'd all like to have depth perception, but not yet. That's not until the PS6. Now it's raining. Imagine how all the bad guys are looking at it. It's just like, this guy's killed hundreds of us, so now he's just there stacking rocks. What the fuck's he up to? Well, yeah. If you get too close to them, your gravity will affect them. No, that's this is a very accurate simulation of rocks. Mister, I'll do it. Not easy, is it? Well, I will have to turn the PlayStation. Actually, I could just leave it on overnight. Maybe you can go and get some more of the trophies for me. Imagine if it popped up something for me if there was a trophy about this. It says like you have technically completed this, but you don't get the trophy because you're a lazy cunt. Just like this would be. There's got to be like now as this exists. There's probably a service out there of people that will get trophies for you. Because it's this is I mean this isn't even like giving someone your password to do it. This is just a fairly 14 has it as well actually like stuff like that's brilliant. The Destiny LFG thing it has two kinds of thing on it. It's like you must have done this thing 300 times. That's all right. It's a bit wobbly though. Yes, do it, do it. Yes, Ken Master. You got me a skill point. I'm not wearing any clothes. I don't know. Try attacking it. Use the triggers. Do you want to find some more cairns? If you go to the map. Zoom out. Right, it's on the right stick, I think. Oh, hang on. Zoom in a little bit more. So go up. So see in Gloucestershire, there's two cairns. You see those stacks of rocks? If you mark it with the yeah, and then just go to the fast travel point next to it. There's one above it. No, it's the eagles. Exactly. And then you can hoof it there or take your horse. And check out these load times. They're actually pretty good. Yes, yes. I don't think they've ever changed it. And you can jump off here, I suspect. In Shropshire. Yeah, that's where you're going. Okay, well you're not going to land on anything now. You probably should have just jumped forwards. You desynced. Look at my golden axes though. Yeah. No, if you hang on. Yeah, jump into that water. Uh, kind of that way. Yeah, to the east. There you go. Where's the cairn gone? Go. Oh, it's to the south. Yeah, there you go. You should be able to jump off from here. It's only that really, really high one that you can't do. I've got quite a lot of health. Give it a go. Yeah, so you're fine now. Yeah, I've got skills that let. I, it's not really designed for you to be just lobbing yourself. Stiper Stannis. What do you think that is? Well, you're just going down from Shropshire to Gloucestershire. Um, yeah, I'm not even sure. I guess I have to go by the current names, but I don't actually know where Gloucester is. You're about to get attacked by a wolf. You can run from it though. Oh, hold. Look at the wolf. Press in on the right stick, and then press R2 and triangle. Hold R2 and press triangle. Oh, actually, it was a very low level wolf, so you just killed it. Yeah, if you want to call your horse, hold in L on the D-pad. L on the D-pad, and if you continue to hold it in, you'll automatically mount it. And then you can just horse it over there. No, it can. I don't think you can. If you just press circle, I think you stand on the horse. Oh, laters. That's what you've done there is you've got your horse in a hole. If you hold X, you'll just automatically free run and shit.
Come, Father, this way.
I am here. I am here.
Varen's a little bitch.
I'd make this myself. My hardest can yet.
So the dad.
Your mother said you had taken swiftly to the stack of stones.
Oh, I've just noticed the dad's voice actor is the same as Man Ivor's though.
It can stand hard against the winds as well. Watch.
A burst of blue air that blows to rival Njord's noisy belches. Well made, Eivor. But know this. Height is not the only trait of a Cairn's beauty.
Is the guy that does Ivor's voice from elsewhere? It wouldn't surprise me.
Let your only goal in this task be to surpass
He's probably in every other Ubisoft game. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. There's a lot of very good regional accents in this, but I've no idea if they're accurate or even accurate now. I think we're in Gloucestershire, which is presumably Gloucestershire. Gloucestershire, by the way, in this game is like Christianity is having a really hard time because everyone's super pagan, and the story arc ends with you burning a man in a wicker man. It was alright. Well, I didn't think it was one of the best. It wasn't one of the best story arcs, but it was quite fun to burn someone in a wicker man. He was totally into it as well. He's like, "Oh yes, brilliant! I'm gonna have a great harvest." God, those fucking Christians couldn't stop me. Ha ha ha. If this game had been released, like, yes, ha, love a good harvest. This game, if it had been released 20 years ago, would have been insanely controversial because one of the first things you do in England is go to a monastery, kill a load of Christians, and steal all of their gold. And then you do that constantly through this game. I murdered so many monks, or no, technically you can't murder the monks, but you murder the guards that happen to be guarding them. If you murder too many civilians, you desynchronize because as even though you're a Viking, you're a good guy, and you don't just go around murdering people. You just murder baddies. Well, yeah, it doesn't seem that Viking, does it? But you know, video games. Ivor, it turns out, was quite a good Viking. He was a good boy, and a reincarnation of a Norse god slash alien slash progenitor race. That's just what happens in this game. Mm-hmm. What was the last one you played a bit of? Four didn't really have a lot of the progenitor race stuff, but basically humans were created as a slave race by the progenitor race, the Isu. And then there was a catastrophe that the Isu couldn't survive, So they came up with a number of ways of surviving, which turn up in various Assassin's Creed games. And in this one, the one of the survival method is reincarnating as humans. Because as of I think Odyssey, it might have come before Odyssey. All human representations of God are like distorted memories of the progenitor race. Uh, Possibly from. I'm not sure if they're all the same character. Like I'm not sure if the Greek pantheon is the same characters as the Norse pantheon, but just from different perspectives, or if they're actually different areas of Isu's. I'm not really sure on that. It might be both. But the gist of this, it is dumb, but I do kind of love it because they really lean into it like quite heavily. Uh, yeah, in a way. Like the main character of this is a reincarnation of Odin, and your brother is Loki, and there's the whole flashback to actually you could do rock stacking in Asgard if you wanted to. Because you go back in time, you take some special drugs to take you back in time. Whoa, do you want to go to Asgard? Yeah. Oh right, yeah, you can do that. Um, yeah, your memories of Asgard, you play through them, and it's quite a lot. And then if you do all of a certain collectible type, you get to see what it really was beyond like without the filter of the cultural assumptions of the Norse. And it's like the truth behind it. It goes. It's interesting in a very stupid way because it's not particularly well done, but it's fun. Like the fact that they didn't need to do any of that stupid shit. Uh, no, not a lot of people do, to be honest. I did because fuck all else to do right now. But I'm not gonna. Yeah, why not? Really refine it. Shit. I take it. I guess I guess Japan don't take any time off over Christmas. Yeah. That's kind of expected, I guess. But there's no like Christmas Day, Boxing Day. No, that's just inhuman, isn't it? No, that's a no, Ollie. That one. This is going to be a very long time if that's your goal. I don't know if they've simulated that. Oh, damn, that's a good view. This game's so pretty. Game's really buggy. And it crashed. Yeah, this crashed twice in like 100 hours, um, which is definitely a normal amount of Assassin's Creed to have played in a month. Um, but yeah, Cyberpunk, it's so bad. Well, no, the game's good, but everything about it is bad. You won't lose. You won't lose anything by waiting. Like the game as it. Oh, I'm sure you will eventually. Well, I don't know. Did you play The Witcher 3? You should just get that. Yeah, that's the way to play that game. Yes, I do need to get a new graphics card, but also that would require that necessitate there being games on PC that I wanted to play that aren't Crusader Kings. Yes, yeah, I checked in online the other day to see what the. It amazes me that I've managed to skip an entire generation of graphics cards without even noticing it. Yeah, yeah, like those 20 series just blew through in like a year or something. They didn't seem to be around very long. But the 30s seem pretty good. But yeah, as you say, no chance in getting one of those anytime soon. When I got my 1080 Founders Edition like 7 years ago, that thing's still fighting. But for the PC game experiences that I've wanted, um, it's been fine. I suspect Cyberpunk might have been the time when I was like, shit, I need a new graphics card. But currently I'm okay because I'm only playing like Crusader Kings and Satisfactory. Although I've now. Really? What have they done to that game? Yes, yeah. Ah, that's a bit of a shame. I yeah, I mean that is my plan is to replace everything else because I have to. I can justify it for work because I need it would be yeah. Actually that might be the one thing. Yeah, well that's the other. That's probably the case is the one thing I could keep, and if that's the only thing I can keep, then I might as well just build a brand new computer and keep the other one around for I don't know something reasons that I will. But I don't need one. Like I don't know what I would use the home server for, but I can justify specing out a PC pretty highly because I need to be able to run VMs and stuff. Well, I don't need to, but it would be really good for work to be able to do that stuff. Nah, you're too sloppy, Ollie. This is no good. I can do this one. This is easy, Ken. Hang on, I'll take over. Uh, view voice chat. Stop share screen. I'm just going to quickly pop into the other party. I just want to see if we can do the game sharing in a party. So bear with me a sec. Yeah, hang on, bear with me. Oh, I can do it. It does work. I think I can share play with you. Yeah, I can. Uh, yeah, okay. Hang on. Yeah. Hang on, let me see if I can. I'm just gonna broadcast. I don't get any options. Oh God. Uh. No, there's no options for it, Ollie. Hello? Yeah, I can't share group chat. I don't think to the stream. Okay.